What's up, guys? It's your boy Bezo here with another review, and here we have the Bandai Tamashi's Nation SH Figure Arts Broly. Now, this is a very tall figure. Here it is next to the Super Saiyan Goku packaging, which is the average packaging for the SH Figure Arts, and this is a very huge figure. Now, let's take a closer look at the packaging. You have the SH Figure Arts Broly on the front cover, Bandai Tamashi Nation stamps there. Of course, on the side, you have a product shot, and it has Broly. And on the back of it, you see the SH Figure Arts usual post on the back, as has on many of their SH Figure Arts. And this is as a simple style heroic action, molding, movable. And of course, it has different product shots, so you can have different poses or whatever you want to have. Of course, it has a little face picture of Broly wrapped around to the front. Top of the packaging, you have the SH Figure Art symbol. Then it has Broly, and then up underneath it says the legendary Super Saiyan. And on the bottom of it, you have the SH Figure Arts Broly in gold. Now let's take a moment and let's see what we have in store. So here's Broly out of the packaging, and he looks awesome. Just very nice how Tamashi has done with these DBZ characters. It is a really good job how they're done with it. The sculpt, the paint is so spot on with the character, and he is one of my favorite villains from the DBZ series. Unfortunately, this figure is sold out everywhere. I know at Big Bad Toy Store it was sold out, so good luck finding him. It won't be cheap finding him. Now, this figure does come with a few good accessories, so let's take a more look at accessories, then get right back to the figure. Now, this figure does come with 3 energy effect, and basically it is a retool version of the Frieza Death Ball energy effect, but this one of course is colored green, and it still has a little white paint over at the top, a little white spot paint over at the top of the energy effects. Now, this figure comes with 3 sets of hands. It comes with 2 fisted hands, 2 forced palm hands, and 2 open palm hands. Now, as you can see, he comes with 3 face sculpts. He comes with the really mean looking straight face, and then he comes with the yelling face, and then he comes with the smirking face. It also comes with this really big clamp piece. That's for Broly, because he is a massive and huge figure, so he will need a bigger clamp to be able to hold him up when you put him in some really good poses. It also comes with the posable SH Figure Art standard stand piece, and it also comes with the actual stand plaque. There you have 3 holes you can plug them into if you like to, and have them in some really nice poses. Taking a close look at the figure, this guy looks great. I can't say enough how amazing this guy looks. It looks really clean, and of course he's nothing but just bare upper body, no clothing on upper body. But so of course you'll see some of the parts, but technically this is a really great figure. And of course I really do like on the hair, how the hair sculpt is. You do have the green little splotch paint here on top of his head, as you can see, as it is green and yellowish. Now, be aware, the hair is pointy. Now, I have stabbed myself a couple of times. It is sharp, and they are kind of flimsy, but it will hurt. So, like, don't poking yourself in the eye or anything, because that will hurt. I do like his necklace, how it does resemble the symbol the necklace that he wore in the game. It's like a blue crystallized symbol, as you can see there. It's like a little pearly metallic paint of blue inside the necklace. Really like that a lot. And I like how the necklace is sculpted and not just loose, flimsy around. I mean, some people say they'd rather have it loose, be able to take it off, but I mean, it's Broly. He didn't have it off when he was fighting in the show. Eyes came out really clean, no loose dripping paint, just a clean black outline of the eyes, and it's all white eyes. The sculpting go all the way through past the break points of the figure where it cuts off, and it goes all the way through and it does not stop, so that's really nice. Most figures, they'll have a little sculpt, just the parts that's showing, then this will be all blank. Like, see, this like an old version of this one, if there was like a very old version, the sculpt will stop here, and it'll be just like a plain flat, no sculpt anywhere. Just it continues out, and it's consistent throughout the figure like that. So the points of articulation for this figure is really good considering the size of how bulky the figure is. Usually the more bulkier it is, the less articulated it will be. But the articulation on here is the head moves this far up, it moves this far down. Now you can do that little double ball joint that it has in its head. Oops, that's coming off. It's double ball joint to make it look down even more. As you can see in the back of the head, what's that double ball joint right there. And you can have it looking up, or try to have it looking up, but it's gonna look off like that, like his head is detaching. But other than that, it's still a good joint. The arms move about that far up, it moves forward, and it can rotate up and down a little bit. It's on a little ball joint right there, and is a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and wrist is on the ball peg, so it only goes there, circle around. Same thing on the other side. Diaphragm joint, it does move a little bit right there, and can crunch a little bit forward, a little bit backwards, and it has a waist joint, waist swivel that can move sideways like that, and it can't crunch much, but that's about as much as you can get out of it. Now, as far as the leg go, well, with the clothing, the clothing is on the ball joint here, where you can move it up. Let's take that like that. The clothing is on the ball joint right here, where you can see up underneath, where you can twist it, turn it, move it around to give him more room for articulation. As you can see there, legs moves up there far, so you can have his leg. Now his leg does have that same old Dragon Ball Z shifting up and down, double jointed knees. Does have ankle. Does have double jointed knees, as you can see there, very nice. And of course it has an ankle that moves down, up, and that beautiful ankle pivot with the toe articulation. Now for size comparison, here he is standing next to the SH-Figuarts Super Saiyan Goku. As you can see, he is overtowering him. I think they work perfectly in scale. Overall, this is a very good figure. I highly recommend it. Definitely need to get this into your collection. This is definitely a must get for me. Alright guys, that's it for my review. Stay tuned. See you later.